everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is probably going to be a very short one because the outcome of this case looks very grim, but I do try to keep hope even when the circumstances make things look like there is none. I do want to give a warning. This case is extremely sad and some of the details are very, very upsetting. They may be hard to hear. Trust me, they are hard for me to speak on, but I felt that it was important to get this child's face seen. There is a little girl named Elle Ragin missing out of Northfield, Minnesota. Elle is 6 years old and lived in a townhouse with her mother, Lisa Wade, at 604 Maplebrook Court in Northfield. Sadly, this past Saturday on July 2nd, Elle's mother, 39-year-old Lisa Wade, was found deceased in that townhouse, but little Elle was nowhere to be found. Now, a family member became concerned when they hadn't seen or heard from them in a while, so they called police requesting a welfare check. Northfield police arrived, and that is when they discovered Lisa's body. Police are saying that they believe Lisa's death was self-inflicted. I have not seen anything as of yet stating how long they believe Lisa had been deceased inside the home, and they also have not released how she died. Now, an autopsy has been done, but they still are waiting on lab results. Police are saying that they do think Lisa was involved in Elle's disappearance before taking her own life. In a press conference yesterday, police said Elle was last seen on Sunday, June 19th, but they did not say where she was seen. Police did get a search warrant for Lisa's cell phone records, and they discovered that on June 21st, around noon, Lisa Wade drove from her home in Northfield to Mississippi County Park. I've also heard it reported as Stearns County Park in Rice, but this park is over 2.5 hours away from their home in Northfield. Lisa's last cell phone ping was at 3 p.m. that same day, June 21st, and that ping came from inside that park. After that, after 3 p.m., Lisa's cell phone was shut off and it never has turned back on. On June 23rd, so 2 days later, a park maintenance worker came upon Lisa inside that same park, and I think that she was standing beside her vehicle. She was in need of some assistance, and so that employee called police for her. A Stearns County deputy showed up to speak with Lisa, and she told him that she had been hiking around the park and that she had lost her cell phone and her car keys while on the trails. Elle was not with Lisa at this time, nor was anyone else with her. The deputy apparently didn't think there was anything suspicious. He said Lisa was very conversational. The officer helped Lisa get her car towed to a local dealership in St. Cloud, and she was able to get a new key for her Honda CR-V and presumably head home. Now, sometime during the week of June 25th, Lisa did speak with some of her family members, and they say that she seemed distraught, but they haven't elaborated on anything that she said to them. Police have been able to obtain surveillance video showing Lisa in several different places between June 23rd and July 2nd, but Elle was not with her in any of that footage, which is very odd because Elle and Lisa had a very close relationship. They were almost always together. You would rarely see one without the other one in tow. Authorities have processed Lisa's home and her vehicle, the black CR-V, for evidence. They have been searching the nearby areas around the home with canine units, helicopters, and drones. They didn't find anything that gave them any clues on where Elle could be, but they did find a note inside the home left by Lisa that said, "Elle is dead. I love you all. I'm so sorry, 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 sorry." Investigators also found blood and hair inside a garbage can in the home. On July 3rd, 4th, 5th, and today, when I'm recording this, which is July 6th, the Stearns County Sheriff's Office and the Stearns-Benton Sheriff's Office dive team, as well as Minnesota Search and Rescue, and a few other agencies assisted the Northfield Police in searching Mississippi River County Park, where Lisa spoke with the park worker, the deputy, and where her phone last pinged. The park is actually closed to the public right now so that they can continue the search, from my understanding. Inside the park, they did find Elle's cell phone. I don't believe it was a working cell phone. It was just one that she carried around. And they also found Lisa's cell phone, as well as her purse containing her driver's license and that key fob to her vehicle. Elle's phone was found on land. Lisa's phone and purse were found underwater in the river. Now, they are continuing to search the river today and said they will continue to do so for as long as they possibly can. The Northfield police chief did say that the officers in their department had no contact with Lisa or Elle before this. They hadn't been called to the home or had any knowledge of any previous issues between the two or in the home or anything like that. There were no known problems. Family members have been spoken with, as well as Elle's classmates, friends, and their parents. My prayers go out to all of them. I can't imagine what they are going through right now. Not only the family, but also all of Elle's little friends. They are so young, they probably don't understand why their friend is gone, and they are probably really missing her. Now, Lisa has been described as someone who loved her daughter more than anything, and the two were super, super close. Like I said before, they were always together. So this is something that everyone is having a hard time wrapping their head around. Law enforcement is asking anyone that may have seen Elle or Lisa after June 19th to please contact them. They are trying to establish a timeline of when the two were last seen together, where they were, and likely what was going on in their lives. Right now, they don't believe anyone else is involved in Elle's disappearance besides her mother, Lisa. Editing Casey here. As I was finalizing this video, a news release came out from the police, and it says that the Stearns County Sheriff's Office is now requesting anyone living along the Mississippi River from Mississippi River Park to the Sartell Dam to monitor your shoreline for any items related to this investigation, and to promptly call either Benton County or Stearns County Sheriff's Office if they notice anything unusual. Okay, back to the video. Elle just completed first grade at Prairie Creek Elementary School. According to a post by the mother of little Elle's best friend, Elle loved cheetahs, horses, soccer, and playing superheroes. Her favorite colors are pink and purple. Elle is 3 feet 6 inches tall, 45 pounds, with brown eyes and brown curly hair. I do want to point something out. If you see this picture being circulated, please be advised it is not Lisa and Elle. I intentionally blurred the faces as to not cause confusion. Police put this photo out in a press release at the beginning saying this was a picture of them. It is not. I don't know how that happened, where they got this picture, or who fudged that up so badly, but incredibly irresponsible. It is not them, not the little girl we are on the lookout for. Now, there has not been an Amber Alert because there is no information on other suspects or a vehicle, which is required to issue an Amber Alert. I would like to think that the note Lisa allegedly left behind was some kind of diversion and Elle is alive and somewhere safe, but this doesn't look good, especially since blood was found in the home. Police have said there is no evidence of an abduction or anything leading them to believe Lisa handed Elle off to someone else. If Elle has passed, hopefully police can find her body so she can be properly laid to rest. Police did say in the press release they are worried that they won't be able to find her. They aren't giving up yet, though. They are still diligently searching the park and asking for tips and any additional leads. The FBI is also involved and providing additional assistance. Authorities are asking anyone who saw Elle or Lisa in the last 2 weeks or anytime after June 19th, or anyone that has information, to call the Northfield Police Department at 507-645-4477. I ask all of you to please keep the comments respectful. We don't know what happened. We don't know what was going on in Lisa's life, what her mental state was. There could have been a horrible accident, and she felt she couldn't go on without her child. The family is going through enough right now and don't need to see horrible comments. Now, the majority of you are always super respectful, but every once in a while we get a rotten potato in the comments, and it's not needed, and it's really not helpful. If you or someone you know have had thoughts of suicide, please call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255. That number will be down in the description box for anyone that needs it. You are not alone, and there is help available to you. Please send out some prayers that little Elle will be found. Her flyer is down in the description box. Please share it and get her face out there in case her mom did send her, with someone else to care for her. Or maybe someone saw her and Lisa out and will recognize them and be able to give some clues on what or why this happened. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Go check out my entire missing playlist to help me continue to spread awareness on the missing. Stay safe, you guys, and I will see you all next time.